full out in a game?
I think for myself, it's just, doing what my coaches and my teammates ask of me, just going out there and doing my job.
Quinshon, what about the fact that you get a full week of practice this week? How much more beneficial do you think that's going to be, or is it already?
I think it helps a lot just because in this sport, it's a team thing, and everybody is on the same page. You can communicate well, and helps you have more time to prepare.
Q, what did you come out of that game on Sunday, feeling about how you played and just in general physically?
I think as a team, especially offensively, we can play a lot better. You look back at the tape and it's things, and you try to fix. And I think collectively, everybody sees that, and that's what we're going to do this week: go back to the drawing board and regroup. And,
For you specifically.
for myself personally, I think just my biggest thing was going out there and doing what I was coaching, hold myself accountable, make sure I'm in the right place, and go out there and execute.
How difficult was that, jumping into a game with no preseason?
What's the question?
How difficult was that, just jumping into a game
How does it feel?
after just one or two practices with no preseason?
I think ultimately, thing you think about is, not with a lot of time to prepare, but that's what my coaches do a great job at is, helping me and doing their best to make sure when I go on the field, I don't have a lot to think about and I just go play fast.
Quinshon, what about that 31-yard run you had towards the end of the game? How much did it help, or what did it feel like to finally break a long run off like that?
Throughout the game, those runs will come. You just start small maybe, or you'll find different spaces and creases to hit, so it finally hit.
How is the speed different from the NFL to the college game when you got to a regular season game like that?
For myself, I felt like, I don't want to say it wasn't a big difference, but it was something that was very adjustable for me. Having the time that I had in minicamp and OTAs, and being with great guys on our team defensively, playing against them. So with them and their help preparing me, I think I was able to adjust.
So your first carry, where you were hit for a loss, but after that, even if you were hit close to the line, you were gaining positive yards. Is that kind of back you are? Not wanting to get the tackle for a loss.
Yeah,
always
I think
moving forward.
Yeah, collectively, as a competitor too, that's a mindset. That's something that Coach Deuce harps on all the time in the room, and in our offensive meetings, you don't take runs for losses. It comes with it as part of the game, but as a mindset, you want to be physical as a player and do your job.
Quinshon, when you look at Green Bay on film, obviously they get after the quarterback, they get home often. Just what are you seeing as far as their run defense and the challenge they're going to present?
Great team, have a good D lineman in front. They're very disciplined as far as what they do as their scheme. So I think we're just going to have to do a good job and focus, dial in, and like I said earlier, just communicate and do our job.
How about Micah Parsons? What can you say about him? I know so many things have been said about him, but what can you say about how good he is and what you're going to have to be thinking about when you try to go against him?
I think, like I said, their whole defensive as a whole team, a great group of guys, got a good D-line, very disciplined, and that's going to be our thing, and that's the challenge for us.
How about blitz pickup? Is that, are you, even though you missed camp, do you feel like you're up to speed on that aspect of your game?
I think Coach Deuce and Coach Stefanski do a great job at, letting me know what we're doing as far as when we're going to prepare for a game and getting me up to speed on everything. So, like I said, them helping me be able to go out there and play fast is what I love.
Quinshon, obviously you used to play in Ohio Stadium.
Yeah.
Millions, thousands of fans. What's it going to be like, though, your first home game here?
I think it'll be a great experience, just because it's my first home game here in the stadium, to get to see all the fans come and support us when we get our home win.
Quinshon, that running back room collectively, you guys, how do you sort of feed off each other and kind of your different roles and all that?
We all have great energy. Dylan, Jerome, Rocket, everybody, and Money too. Everybody in the room has a great source of energy, hold each other accountable, and anytime anybody steps on the field, we know that we can depend on them.
Very good.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.